an executive, a founding executive director. And I've been with Bravenly since day one, and I'm super excited to be here with you guys tonight and share a few things that I know about growing your circle. So this is night one of our little stretch of training, and I'm super excited to get going. So that's what I was going to do. I was going to share in the chat. Going to share in the chat. So I created a spreadsheet, a Google sheet, I think it's called, that I've found to be helpful in the past, and it's a hundreds list. So it's got columns of goodness. Okay. It's got columns of goodness. So it's got numbers 1 through 100. It's got your person's name. It's got like, it's kind of like tracking your potentials. So where you found them, if you contacted them on Facebook, text message, Instagram, whatever, the different follow-up dates, and then what they're interested in, just to kind of keep track of who you're talking to when you're talking to them, stuff like that. So if you click on the link there, if you want to, you don't have to, you're not able to edit it right there. You'll need to go to file and save a copy for yourself. And then you can plug it in, the names that you come up with tonight. If you prefer not to do that, that's totally fine. I would recommend you have pen and paper, because we are about to create a hundreds list, and you'll be surprised. 100 people sounds daunting, maybe, or maybe even like, I don't know, 100 people. I am willing to bet you do. So I'll give you a second to grab pen and paper, or to get that link that I shared in the chat loaded, so that you can edit from there. While you're doing that, I would like to warn you, or to give the advice to you: do not prejudge anybody. People that you think have it all have stuff going on behind closed doors, and you don't know what this opportunity might afford them. Somebody, I don't even need to come up with an example for you. I'm sure you can think of somebody right off the top of your head that has it all: the white picket fence, the beautiful house, the new cars, blah, 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 whatever. They might need this opportunity just as much as the next person. So do your best when we're creating the list not to prejudge anybody. And we're going to do this all together. So I'll give you like an idea, and then we'll take a minute and write it down. The goal is to come up with at least 5 people in each of the categories. If you can't right away, that's totally fine. But think of the first people that come to your mind. Don't think about how, why, where, when, any of the things, just first people that come to your mind. Go ahead and jot their names down. Is anybody not ready? Wave at me or put it in the chat. You need a second, but oh yeah, Tammy. I guess that's a good question. Did everybody get the link? Oh, thanks, Sarah.
Yep, I got it for you.
Thank you. Okay, we're just going to get started then. So your first 5 people are going to be the first 5 people that you think of that you would love to have join you in this business. Whether that's your best friend, your mom, whoever that is, the first 5 people that you would like to have join you in business. I just dropped my pen. Sorry, guys. What? I'm going to do this here. Oh, that's a good idea, Sarah. I'm just gonna type in, for the sake of time, I know it's a school night and a work night, and I don't know everybody's stories, but I'm gonna go ahead and write the topic that in the chat. So if we get ahead and you're still thinking, you aren't missing anything, if that works for everybody. All right. So the next 5 people, we're gonna break down the products. So the next 5 people are people that you can think of that would benefit from Rush, whether that's OG Rush or Rush Extreme. Go ahead and come up with 5 people who you know would benefit from that. Here's the trick. Don't duplicate names. That's going to be one of the hardest things. Try not to duplicate names in each of the categories. Come up with somebody new. And if you don't, just leave a blank space and it's okay. Oh, yes. Thanks, Mick. And if you're not aware, the Rush is an energy drink. It is clean. I personally use it before we go to the gym. It gives me a nice little boost and mental clarity. So there's just some key points if you're thinking of people. All right. The next 5 people are going to be people you know who could benefit from Brew Extreme. That is used for energy. It is our mushroom coffee, used for energy, sharper focus, and it's actually great for your gut, as well as your brain. So 5 people that you can think of that would love that. It's also got like a what's the word I'm thinking of, like a mocha flavor to it. So it's, yes, all of your coffee loving friends. If you have more than 5, you can put more than 5 too, but your goal is at least 5. All right. The next one we're going to do is the balance. And balance is pretty great, actually. It's great for your gut health. And it's a 9-in-1 blend. It's got prebiotics, probiotics, antioxidants, a fiber blend, metabolism blend, immune support, a veggie blend, an anti-stress blend, and a detox support blend. So it's all in one deliciousness. That's really amazing for your gut health.
True Fingers tomorrow night, 8 Central on CBS.
All right. The next one is going to be 5 people who could benefit from gold. Gold is a powder. We call it a sip. It is amazing for crushing cravings. It helps with fat loss and helps with your immune system. Additionally, it's really great for your gut health, as well as it's really good for your skin. And it tastes
What?
nice.
I don't know.
All right. Next, we're going to go with Drift. Simply put, it's our sleepy time hot cocoa. It tastes like hot chocolate and it helps you fall asleep. Fall asleep and stay asleep. So anybody you can think of that could benefit from a better night's sleep. All right. Excuse me. We are about halfway through our products. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Are we doing okay? Looks like it. Okay, good deal. So the next one is going to be Calm. Calm is a supplement. It is in a gel cap form, and it is great for reducing stress. Yes, quite literally a chill pill. And it is amazing. And I think everybody needs this personally, but what do I know? So 5 people that you can come up with who would benefit from a little bit more calm in their life. All right. Next is another supplement, Ignite, which is another capsule. It is amazing for energy, focus, and appetite control. So five people that might benefit from those few things. All right, next up we have Drive, which is another supplement. Drive is a really great supplement for hormone support. I've heard it doing a lot of great things for people that have maybe a hormone imbalance. Quite frankly, I've heard libido being a positive side effect, increased libido. So that's great. Anybody you know that could maybe benefit from some extra hormone support would be great to put down for this one. All right, we're gonna keep it going here, so we're not up all night. We're gonna go on to Burn, which is the last of our supplements. It is known for decreasing sweet cravings, increasing metabolism, and helping to regulate blood sugar. So anybody you know that could benefit from Burn, we'll go for 5 there. All right, and last but not least, Relief, which is a topical cream. It is great for aches and pains, sore muscles and joints. And actually it's really great for sunburn as well. I know we're kind of heading out of summer, but it's always great to have on hand. We also in our house use it for like menstrual cramping or stomach aches, stuff like that. So anybody that you can think of for that? Oh yeah, Sarah, great for headaches as well, for sure. As I'm doing this, I realize we probably should have started a different way, but that's okay. We're going to get to the easy ones next. It's funny, I try to do the hard things first so that they get done and then the rest just flows the rest of the day. All right. Since I've been here since day one, I'm not sure that they still send this, but I have to believe they do. In your new kits. And if you're so new that you haven't even gotten your kit yet, kudos to you for being on this call. That's extra awesome. But when you get this, you'll have reference to this as well. On page 10, they teach to use the acronym FRANKS. So we're going to come up with the F, and that's going to be your friends. Those are going to be your closest friends, friends from high school, friends from college, people that if you're married, you've had in your wedding party or vice versa. Maybe you've been in their wedding. Different social clubs or sports, anything like that, church, and social media. So go ahead and come up with at least 5 people there. All right, feel free to unmute and let me know if I'm going too fast, but I just want to try to make sure we get through this all tonight. And if you don't have reference to it, I can get it for you. But I really feel like these are probably going to come much easier than the product ones. So the R in Frank's is your relatives, your immediate family or extended family, significant others, and in-laws. Don't forget your aunts and uncles. I find that those tend to be great supporters as well. Yes. The goal is to get 5 in each of the categories. All right. The A is for acquaintances, people that you know just in life, whether that's work, a barista, somebody, a waitress or wait staff at your favorite restaurant, your hairstylist, your nail stylist, real estate agent, people from the gym. So people that you might not be super close with, but people that you interact with on a fairly regular basis. All right, the N in Frank stands for neighbors. So that could be your neighbors right now, your neighbors from when you were younger, your college, roommates or people in your dorms. Who was your babysitter when you were younger, if you had one? Or maybe think of people that you have babysat for in the past. Maybe your mailman, if you've got a relationship with the person who delivers your mail. um, yeah, so anybody in your close neighborhood. All right. The K is going to be for kids. If you've got kids or have kids in your life, people you know through your kids, their teachers, their coaches. If you don't have kids and you have, if you don't have human kids, I should put it that way. If you don't have human kids, but maybe fur babies or feather babies, who do you take them to see? Who's the vet? Who's their vet? Maybe their groomer. If you board them, who takes care of them when you're not around? Just some ideas there. And last but not least in the Franks is the S. So service organizations. And any service organizations that you participate with, that you support, like any volunteer things. Missions trips, if you've been on missions trips, who have you gone with? People that you just volunteer with, I guess, would be a great, have an impact with. All right, so with any luck, you have about 85 people on your list so far. So I'm gonna try to come up with, on the bottom of that page, there are more memory joggers. Who are the nurses in your life? Or if you know any nurses, teachers, social workers, financial planners, bartenders, your teller at the bank, if you still go to a bank. It's interesting because we don't do a ton of things like, I guess I shouldn't say I don't do a ton of things in real life anymore. Most of my banking is online. So when I say that, looking at this, it kind of makes me giggle. But even think of your friends on social media. They show up in your feed. You know, who kind of fits those roles. Your best friends, your mechanic, neighbors, counselors, insurance agents. How about friends of the family? Or people you know who are health conscious? Who do you send Christmas cards to? If you send Christmas cards, who's on your Christmas card list? Have you put them on your hundreds list yet? Other things to look for are people with great personalities. You're going to be working in a perfect world. You're adding them to our team. So, or potentially adding them to our team. They might be a customer first, and that's amazing. Everybody starts somewhere, but keep in mind too, when you're talking to people that, yeah, you want to add them to our team, and you want to enjoy working with them. So don't count anybody out. What time do we have here? Just after 9. So we didn't quite get to, I mean, you may have be closer to 100 than I thought, but for the sake of time, we'll stop there. I wrote a note to myself and I don't remember. Oh yeah. The hard part is reaching out to all these people, and it's not hard. It's not hard. You just have to get out of your own way, get out of your head, realize, the power, and what we have our hands on is absolutely amazing. Life-changing products and opportunity, and you just have to own that. And that's super exciting. Yes, and we get to do that together this week. I did want to show you all how to export your social media friends, but for sake of time, I want to respect everybody's time and work and sleep stuff. So we'll forego that for now. But one more hint, when you're scrolling either tonight or tomorrow, look for people who post on their socials their coffee in the morning. Everybody, I don't say everybody, so many people promote Starbucks for free. They don't get paid for it. I've done it. If I like a drink, I want my friends to know I like it. So look for those people when you're reaching out and talking to your friends and scrolling social media, and then add them to your list, and be brave and reach out and share what you have your hands on, because it's an incredible opportunity that might just change their life. Does anybody have any specific questions, comments, or concerns I can answer before we hop off here tonight? Anywhere you got stuck, maybe you need anything. All right. Well, if you find a time that you have questions, obviously feel free to reach out to your upline, to anybody that's on here, myself, anybody, we're happy to help. So with that, I hope you all have an amazing evening and look forward to seeing you tomorrow night at the same time and same place. Have a good night, guys.